Hello, my name is Ian. I'm a semi-retired project manager living just outside Southampton on the south coast of England. Today I'd like to introduce you to the Ryobi RY18 LTX33 grass trimmer. This product is one of the HP range of Ryobi products, which the HP motor is brushless, enables products to be made lighter and also more efficient, increasing battery runtime. The product features a metal main tube for strength and is very lightweight. Without the battery it's around about 2.5 kilos, which for a trimmer of this size is very good. Some assembly is required. The main tube here comes in two parts and requires assembly. Slot the two parts together and fix securely using the two screws. Grass deflector, it needs to be attached over the spool and is secured using 4 screws here. And the final thing to fit is the front handle. The final part of it to make the item work is the battery. Now, for the purposes of trimming, I will use a 5 amp hour battery, which Ryobi suggests will give up to 23 minutes runtime in normal use. The trimmer is designed to be used with 2 hands. One hand on the front handle, one hand on the rear handle here. On the rear handle we have lockout trigger and also the variable speed trigger, which can be depressed once the lockout trigger is held down. Also on the rear handle we have this button here, and this button is the variable speed, 2 speeds. So push forward for high speed, bring back for low speed. The other feature of this trimmer is it can be used as a lawn edger, and to do a lawn edger we need to rotate the unit through 180 degrees. Now this isn't done manually, this is done by depressing this black button on the side, and the motor, or the battery unit, sorry, rotates through 180 degrees. To make it safe and to be used as a trimmer, we also need to rotate the front handle. And then we have one lawn edger. Even in the event you've used all the line from the spool is actually quite easy to replace. You will require a replacement part, which is the RAC124, or if you're replacing the cover as well, RAC125. To remove the cover, depress the 2 white clips with the chevrons on, and this will expose the spool on the inside. To remove the spool, or what would be an empty spool, like so, and to replace, put the line through the line eye, replace the spool, or the new spool, and replace the cover, making sure the clips have gone home properly. Check that your line is extended to your required length, and it's as simple as that. The cutting head should be approximately vertical. So there we go. Hopefully we've covered the controls and shown you how the product performs in use. Controls very easy to use even with gloves on, and despite it being a long trimmer, it's very well balanced, very light, very easy to use. The ability of being able to convert from a grass trimmer to a lawn edger is brilliant to have the 2 options within one tool, and I found it very useful, especially on larger garden bedding areas. The option of having 2 speeds, again 2 speeds in use, plus the variable speed trigger, gave many options when I was trimming. Made life very, very easy. And again, with practice and with use, then people using the trimmer will find what best suits them. I use the trimmer for approximately 15 minutes when doing the work at my father's, and in that 15 minutes of use I used less than half the power from the battery. So the manufacturer's recommendation of approximately 23 minutes with a 5 amp hour battery seems more than achievable. Line adjustment, as I've mentioned, is easy. It's simple to replace when empty, and I would recommend before use having a replacement spool handy just in case you run out of line. However, I will say the wear on the line did not appear to be excessive in the areas that I used it in. The RYL-TX33A is very capable. Easy to use tool featuring multiple cutting speeds. With practice, that will give plenty of confidence to the user. So in terms of practicality, ergonomics when keeping the lawn tidy, very good.